When it comes to a glow-up, everyone talks about products, serums, creams, routines, 10 steps, expensive bottles. But here's what no one tells you. People don't react to what you use. They react to the signals your body broadcasts every second. Your face is a receipt. It shows health, stress, discipline, and self-control long before you speak. Most men don't look tired because they lack products or use the wrong cream. They don't glow because their life is unmanaged. This video isn't about looking pretty. It's about being attractive, strong, disciplined, safe. Because a real glow isn't cosmetic, it's structural. These are 7 glow-up habits that quietly change how men are perceived, without filters, without trends, and without wasting money. This is the HIM code glow. It's real. It's instinct that got lost. Glow isn't the goal. Glow is the side effect. The goal is magnetism, attraction, strength, presence. Presence is what makes a room shift when you enter. It's what makes people take you seriously without you asking. It's what women feel before you speak. It's what employers sense before they read your resume. That presence isn't built through creams or products. It's built through lifestyle and habits. 7 of them. 7 habits. No filters, no expensive products, no fluff. Let's start. Habit 1. Sleep and recovery. You can't look sharp if your body is still at war at night. Most men treat sleep like a luxury. They brag about running on 4 hours like it's masculinity. It's not. It's leakage. When sleep is bad, it shows immediately. Your skin holds water. Your eyes lose clarity. Your jaw tightens. Your patience shortens. Your presence becomes rushed instead of grounded. Sleep is where testosterone is built. It's where growth hormone is released. It's where your nervous system repairs itself. Not in the gym, not in supplements, but in the dark, quiet night when you're not performing. When you scroll late into the night, you suppress melatonin, the hormone that allows deep sleep and cellular repair. The result isn't just fatigue, it's aging, it's inflammation. It's a face that looks tense instead of present. Men who control their sleep look different because their system is regulated. If you can't control your night, you'll spend your day pretending you're fine. And pretending always shows. Fix your sleep and your face changes within days. But sleep alone won't do it if you're broadcasting weakness with every step you take. Habit 2. Posture and body language. Status is communicated before words. Your posture is your biography. Most men don't notice the quiet collapse. Shoulders roll forward. The chin drifts down. Eyes dart. Hands fidget. That body language says, "I'm unsure. I'm waiting for permission." And the world responds accordingly. Controlled posture is the fastest visual upgrade a man can make. Not because it looks impressive, but because it signals nervous system stability. A man who stands still signals safety. A man who moves calmly signals control. When your body stops begging for approval, your face changes. Less tension, more symmetry, more calm. Stillness is dominance, not loudness, not aggression. That's glow. Posture signals who you are. But there's something that builds the body that posture sits on. Habit 3. Training and movement. Training isn't about looking big, it's about looking capable. A man who trains consistently develops something rare: proof. Proof changes identity. When your body has evidence of strength, your mind stops negotiating. You walk differently. You stand differently. You speak slower. Training shapes your shoulder line, your neck, your jaw tension, your posture, and your gait. It also regulates mood, improves stress tolerance, and stabilizes hormones. One man moves like his body is dependable. The other moves like he's negotiating with gravity. Daily movement also regulates the nervous system. Walking lowers baseline stress. It reduces cortisol. It makes your face look relaxed instead of clenched. The glow isn't the gym. It's the discipline training forces you to become. Train your body and your baseline changes. But you can undo all of it with one thing most men ignore daily. Habit 4. Nutrition fundamentals. Most men overcomplicate nutrition to avoid the basics. They chase hacks. They argue about diets. They swing between extremes. What they actually need is structure. Because food doesn't just affect your body, it affects your nervous system. Unpredictable eating signals stress and scarcity shows up on your face. What really matters is hydration, protein, and intelligent sugar intake. Water affects your skin, your eyes, your voice, and your energy. Dehydration creates tension. Hydration creates presence. Protein affects hormones, recovery, and tissue quality. Your skin, muscles, connective tissue, and collagen structures are built from it. Without protein, there is no physical structure and no hormonal stability. And then there's sugar. Sugar is not the enemy. Your body literally runs on glucose. ATP, your main energy currency, is produced from it. The problem is how sugar is consumed. Liquid sugar, syrups, ultra-processed sweets, constant snacking, and sugar combined with heavy fats destabilize energy. A man whose energy crashes all day looks chaotic. A man with stable energy looks expensive. Not because he diets, but because his system is under control, feels safe, and can do its work. This isn't about cutting carbs. It's about using them properly. Nutrition isn't restriction. It's security for the body and the nervous system. It needs the fuel. It's important for your body to know that there is always energy available. Nutrition is regulation, and regulation is what boosts your glow faster than any cream ever will. Control your fuel and your system stabilizes. Now let's talk about something most men skip because they think it's superficial. It's not. Habit 5. Grooming and cleanliness. Grooming isn't vanity, it's order. A man who avoids grooming isn't natural, he's unmanaged. Most men think grooming is optional. It's not optional. It's the visual language of order. When your hair is clean, your skin is clear, your teeth are maintained. People read that as competence, not vanity, competence. Before you speak in a job interview, a date, or a room full of strangers, your grooming has already answered the question, does this man respect himself? The answer either opens doors or closes them. You don't need expensive products, you need consistency. Same look, same standard, every day. That consistency signals something no serum can buy. You're in control of the details. Clean hair, clean skin, clean teeth. A consistent look. These signal self-respect. People decide whether you're competent before you speak. Grooming makes that decision easier for them. The goal isn't looking pretty, it's being sharp. Order in your appearance signals order in your life. But there's one thing that destroys all of this from the inside, and most men have no idea it's happening. Habit 6. Stress control and focus. This is where most men leak presence. You can train, eat well, and groom, and still look exhausted if your nervous system is fried. Chronic stress shows through dead eyes, rushed speech, tight jaws, shallow breathing, and restless movement. People feel it instantly. A stressed man feels unsafe to be around, even if he's polite. Calmness creates gravity. Gravity creates attraction. Gravity creates authority. When stress is controlled, your face softens, your eyes sharpen, and your presence deepens. That's glow. Manage stress and your presence deepens. But none of this holds without the last habit. This one is the foundation of all the others. Habit 7. Identity and consistency. This is the real glow. Most men try to change habits without changing identity. So every day becomes a debate. They don't have standards, they have moods. Consistency ends that loop. A consistent man looks different because he lives differently. He keeps promises to himself. He doesn't chase validation. He moves like his life is under control. Identity is built through repetition, not hype, not motivation, not extremes. Your glow isn't a look, it's evidence. That's the hymn code.